Coming to you from twitch.tv/Sid Lowes with the Z, the It's Late Show with Sid Lowes tonight, Jada Peta, and the in-studio comedic stylings of PuppyPit, featuring Sid Lowes and Chet. Tonight's episode, who even cares anymore? Now here he is, Sid Lowes.
Good evening, and welcome to the It's Late Show with Sid Lowes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Welcome. I hope we're all doing well this night. Hello. Fuck. Sorry. I mean, welcome. First word on here. This is the third episode of the It's Late Show. Keep in mind you can do the exclamation applause and exclamation laugh, and it'll do stuff. There's exclamation rim, you know, all the fun things. This is the third episode though, so what's gonna happen? We gonna strike out, huh? Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's a weird place to applaud, but I'll take it. Maybe we'll hit it. There we go. Maybe we'll hit a grand slam, if you will. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck baseball. But we got Jada Peta as our special guest interview coming up later, and Jada Peta, Jada in the house. And then before that, we're gonna have a in-studio guest, PuppyPit has stopped by. Yeah, PuppyPit. There we go. Let's go. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this off by saying it's Happy Sovereignty Restoration Day to everyone in Hawaii, or anyone of Hawaiian descent. It's La Hoi Hoi Ia. It's the day that they fucking, declared revolution or independence from Britain and shit. Cool stuff. Just got recognized as a holiday today or something. Pretty cool. And I learned how to speak Hawaiian just to say that. Or a little bit of Hawaiian. So July 31st is the date. So let's look at some stuff that's happened on July 31st. 1703, Daniel Defoe placed in a pillory for a crime of seditious libel after publishing satirical political pamphlets. That's a lot of words. I just thought I'd put it in here. Maybe someone else could tell me what that means. He had flowers, thank you, right? Flowers thrown all over him. Good stuff. It's good stuff. 1790, July 1st, the first U.S. patent was issued to Samuel Hopkins. He came up with the potash process. What is potash, you ask? Well, you start with some shit, and like, yeah, potassium in that shit, and then like salt, yeah, thank you. And then salt gets added to it because it's potassium, and then it gets added to shit. It's how you make fertilizer. It's one of the, yeah, exactly. It's one of the ways you make fertilizer. You know what I'm talking about with fertilizer, don't you, over there? Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. 2012, July 31st, was Michael Phelps won the gold medals. More gold medals than anyone in history at one time, or in one game. He then smoked weed a year later and got in a lot of trouble for it. But all I got to say about him is, thank you. Give it up for Mike Phelps. Mike Phelps. We go way back. He's just Mike Phelps. Yeah. Tell you what, Mike Phelps is shaped like a fish, but do you think he likes fish sticks? Fish sticks? Yeah. Do you like fish sticks? Yeah. Gay fish. And then thank you. Famous birthdays today. We have a Mark Cuban. Thank you. Yeah, that's funny. Fuck that guy. Wesley Snipes, that's a good one. That's a good one. We got Zach Brown from the Zach Brown Band. Lil Uzi Vert's birthday is today, and technically today is the day that George Jetson would have been born. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, George Jetson. But that's all the stuff that happened today. Let's see what else we got. Mr. Beast has hit 100 million subs on the YouTube as of this week. He's the second person to do this behind PewDiePie. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Yeah, cool guy. You know, okay, second place behind PewDiePie. But you know who's riding the heels on third, you know, on the YouTube sub list. I think it's gonna be this guy right here, Sid Lulz, if you know what I'm talking about. There we go. Thank you. It's beautiful. Great, good stuff. Logan Paul. Yeah. Logan Paul did his first WWE match this past week. Did okay, actually. It was kind of weird. I was expecting him to do shitty. But, you know, at this point, the Paul brothers are just doing everything everywhere. Maybe, like, when they make AI robots that take over everything, they just make them all look like the Paul brothers. Like, you know, just everyone. So then you can take out your aggression on the Paul robots. TikTok news. TikTok is mad because Gordon Ramsay has a video of him choosing a live lamb to be slaughtered. He was sitting there just like, yes, perfect, yes, just cook that one, make sure it's not fucking raw, if you know what I'm saying. Gordon Ramsay. Thank you. Also on TikTok, No Poop July. Yeah. It's No Poop July on TikTok. Thank you. I personally, I think whoever's participating in No Poop July is full of shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, not now at least. You know, we hit August, so you know, go ahead. Thank you. If you're participating, go let it out. You know, corkers, go to the mop sink. Okay? And then in Twitch news, Twitch has added pinned channels, so you can pin your. I think it's only select people can do this. You can pin your favorite people to the top of your follower list. I think the best way to do this is just make me be able to switch from low to high. You know, I don't want to. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see all these big fucking number people at the top of my list. Nah, fuck them. I don't want to watch them. Unless, you know, if any of y'all want to collab up there, you know, let me know. Twitch has also added Twitch has also added moments. It looks like a bunch of bullshit. It's a whole lot of work. You gotta like press a button right when you're doing like the best thing you've done all month or some bullshit, and if you do it right, yeah, right? If you do it right, your chat gets some badge, some shit. I don't think it's worth it. But whatever. Capri Sun Poppy, Twitch streamer Capri Sun Poppy, had a $2,000 Discord challenge this week. It's going to be 3 days. It's a 3-day challenge on Discord to see who can stay for the full 3 days without like disconnecting or hopping off or anything like that. Personally, I know people who stay on Discord calls for 3 days just for the fucking hell of it. So I mean, you know, shit, give everyone $2,000, all right? Thank you. Rock, paper, scissor, and guitar expert Clank41 has a trivia challenge coming soon. Yeah, I ain't got no gas on it, but he's got a trivia challenge. Surely there's going to be no catch, and it's just going to be a pure trivia challenge. That's what I'm assuming. I'm right here. All right. Um, streamer Khalil Faze has lost her Koala L emote this week. Twitch banned a yeah, I know what the fuck. It's a cute little koala doing an L loser thing on its forehead, and you know,
what the fuck are you doing?
that's what I said to Twitch, but apparently, you know, people can use it as a So, I mean, the only thing I gotta say to that is fucking, like, you know, fucking face palm, am I right? Am I right? Put your face palms in the chat, am I right? We'll keep those around as long as they fucking let us, I guess. And then, in other Twitch news, Greek God X has been banned. We have learned that he is Greek, but obviously he is not a god, and he definitely got the X for being a big ol' ass.
Flynn, put a cork in.
1 second!
Also, Twitch, I've been noticing there's lots of other late night shows popping up around the Twitchosphere, like from everywhere, from like just people with thousands of viewers are starting to do this now. But you know, I'm not gonna go ahead and say I'm the first late night show streamer, but maybe I'm one of the better ones. Am I right? Like, you know, all I'm gonna say is if you come to Sid Lulz, then maybe that means you did lulz. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, there we go. But thank you. There we go. Yeah, give me all those rim shots. You fucking rim shot. You fucking, yeah, you laugh. All of you laugh. You better fucking laugh. All right, we got a PuppyPit in studio for a stand-up routine. We got JadaPeta doing an interview with us. This is fucking episode 3. Let's fucking go.
JJJ!
Follows the terms of service.
And ladies and gentlemen, PuppyPit!
Oh shit, thank you everybody. I finally started writing down some jokes the other day. I was asked by our good friend here, Sid Lulz, to come on in and do a few minutes, and I thought, alright, cool, been writing for a little bit on this, and yeah, thanks. So then about 3 hours ago I asked him, hey, is there anything I can't say on stream? And our buddy here says, well, nothing insinuating violence upon yourself, and nothing insinuating violence upon others. And all I could think is, how else am I supposed to capitalize on my own crippling depression? Thanks a lot, bud. And he followed up with, nothing racist, nothing homophobic, and nothing transphobic. So that whole notebook's useless. And, thank you. Two little stories I had that came about lately, and they mostly relate to getting older, as I'm closing in on my 40th birthday, and my parents have asked if they could come visit, and all I could think is, I've already let you down for 39 years. I really don't want to have like a celebration of you realizing your child lives in squalor by choice. So, I keep looking at goals I've never lived up to. Those things like having a house or a family, kids, wife. I really haven't done those, and decided I should lower my bar. Yeah, so the bar has fallen pretty far lately, and as I'm approaching 40, I'm really thinking I could cross one big one off, which is to go at least 1 decade of my life without shitting my pants. And this had been looking really promising until just a couple weeks ago. So I'm at the bar, and it's a little too late for me to be out. And for some reason, this seeing impaired woman, we'll just call her Helen Keller, comes up to me and asks if I'd like to go back to her place and fool around. And I was struck with this moment of honesty where I said, I'm sorry, ma'am, but Thank you. I'm right here. Yeah, I'm in this pit of honesty where I explained to her, ma'am, my dick doesn't work very well, and this would just be really a big letdown for you. And she was kind of respectful, like, okay, yeah, and she moved on to the next, willing participant in her shenanigans. And, I just feel like there's no closure to that, because I had a few more drinks, go home, I sleep, I wake up in my very depressing apartment, and I'm scrolling through Reddit over and over and over, more and more of those posts, and I could just think, all right, let's fart like a normal human being. And it was not a fart. That was me breaking a 9-year stretch. And as I'm sitting there cleaning up my own filth, all I could think is, this woman's never going to be able to give me the thank you I really deserve for sparing her from not only the really heavy man trying to dry hump her to climax that would have ensued had we gone back somewhere, but also that I then did not shit her bed. And I just, someday I hope that she's able to give me that thank you. But I don't know how long I should hold out for that, because based on how bad her eyesight is, I don't think she'll find me again. And as I continue to go on with feeling old is a thing where, you don't know what's wrong with you. You just know you hurt in the morning, and the only thing you did was go to sleep. And I used to think, thanks, this is how I know I'm old. But really, I found out I was old when I'm sitting at the bar with a buddy of mine, and he's slouched down in his seat. I don't have a real chair, but he's kind of doing one of these things where he's leaning forward, and I was like, hey, buddy, you all right? He's like, no, man, I'm not. And it's like, what's up? He's like, I don't know how to say, I don't know how to say this, but I got hemorrhoids. And, cue the Mariah Carey, a hero comes along. I have some experience I can share with this man. And I'm not ashamed to do so, which I think is a sign of being old. Yeah, in case you didn't know, there are 2 different kinds of wipes at the store. You can get the Preparation H wipes or the Walmart brand wipes. The Walmart brand actually works better, probably because they use some illegal chemicals in there. I don't know. But I'm explaining to him, dude, these are easy to carry around at work and not as messy as the gel, which also requires you to directly touch your finger to your butthole. Because if you guys don't know what a hemorrhoid is, this is when a blood vessel bursts and now it's hanging out of your butt. Not quite a prolapsed anus. That's going to take me 20 more years to get to. But I'm explaining to him how to use the Ziploc bag to put these in there, take them to work. No one's going to know. They're flushable. You're going to be okay, man. And then I'm thinking I'm doing a good thing. I'm telling somebody how to get through the struggles of getting old. Yeah, I'm really fucking old. And after I spell this all out for him, we share this dap that's, the typical, white person dap that's really just not very smooth. It's one of those, hey, that was rough, but we got through it, You want to pat yourselves on the back for that. And it's when Barack and his wife did the pound, it was first presidents to do a fist bump. I was maybe we're the first generation to dap over helping each other get through hemorrhoids. And, that was really the best I could do at feeling young in spite of all of that. So, thank you very much for your time. You guys have been great.
Hell yeah, thank you, oh god, that's not the right one. Thank you, PuppyPit, if you'd like to look at that camera, sit here and do this. Say hey.
What's up, everybody?
We're gonna do a quick be right back and an ad break, and we'll be right back with Jada Peta. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's time for Jada Payda! Woo! Fuck yeah!
Yeah!
There we go.
I'm watching things.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Hey, thank you, Wander Bread. Gift sub to Jada Payda. Perfect. Look at that.
Wonder Bread.
Jada, how are you doing this evening? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I got off work a couple hours ago. I actually requested an earlier shift so I can be here tonight.
Nice, nice. How was work today?
It was actually pretty good. Mostly very boring. And I was very, very tired. I did not get adequate rest, but I'm here now. I'm actually feeling a lot better. You know, like when you're really tired at work and you get home and you're not tired at all.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, well, see, I was gonna ask, did the jumping jacks add any issues with your work today? Because
A little bit, yeah.
I was gonna say the 200 jumping jacks is pretty fucking. Did you do any more?
You know what? I feel like I might have done 210 by mistake. Like that's kind of. Like, I feel like I counted 60 twice.
That maybe. I remember.
I did.
I remember there was one point I tried to help with counting, and then like my stream buffered on my phone, and I was like, "Fuck, I fucked up." But nice. Did the paint come off okay?
Oh yeah, the paint came off really easy. Mostly on my face. My hands were a bit more difficult. It looked like there was blood all over my hands, which was funny because we heard the gunshots.
Well, that was actually my next question. Thank you, Wander. Thank you. My next question was gonna be, did you see anything on the news about these gunshots? No?
Nope,
Okay.
nothing.
Well, perfect. It might have just maybe somebody was just doing like just I don't know.
Maybe someone was banging two trash lids together.
Yeah, yeah, they're being Cricket from Always Sunny, just like smacking trash cans and shit.
Yeah, they knew I was live. They wanted to, be extra in my life. They succeeded. Good for them.
Yeah, it was good. Honestly, for a hell stream, that actually was good.
Thank you.
The hell streams are pretty fun.
I will be doing more of those. Maybe I'll just have it be like just my stream. I'll just call it the hell stream.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'll add a lot more shit to it in the future. It's still a prototype.
Sure.
A little bit disappointed because so the graphics, like the tahine head, the hot sauce, even the jumping jacks, all of it had sound cues. And when I was doing trigger fire, I didn't realize that it defaulted to monitor only mute output, so I could hear it, but nobody else could, and that was a bummer. It would just be the graphics. There was like actual music that went along with it, but I fixed it.
Nice. Yeah, I saw the I didn't get a chance to listen to them. I really did like those graphics. You made that like all yourself, right?
Yeah. Adobe Illustrator, actually Photoshop. Correction, I was going to use Illustrator, then I switched to Photoshop, and I also used Premiere.
Actually, I'm gonna skip ahead down. We'll come back to it because since we're getting it, yeah, Wander Bread. Thank you for the applause. Like, how long have you been into editing? Like how long have you been using, Adobe stuff and all that?
Well, technically, like since I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
I learned a lot of what I've learned from my father because like my dad does low budget movies and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he has a lot of video editing equipment kind of on hand. The first program I used was Final Cut 7, which I got pretty good at, especially for someone who was only like 12 or 13. But I think there was a long while where I kind of stopped doing videos and started focusing on music stuff. And now I'm kind of going back into video making and streaming and such. And that's essentially how I've learned most of everything. Like 3D programs I learned from my dad, video editing, photo editing, just all that kind of stuff.
Nice. So your dad had a background with like you said low budget filmmaking? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was it any kind of like, was it still like tape and reel kind of editing, or not quite that?
I mean, like, some of it was like in like the 90s, but by the early 2000s, it was like all like digital camcorder stuff. We were living in like New Orleans. We did a couple short movies. There's actually I'm not gonna go into names.
Sure.
I'm not gonna go into names, but so like we had a short film. Did pretty okay. It actually aired on like on a local television.
Oh, nice.
And then we were gonna make like a full. It was like a short film. It was like around like 30 minutes long, and we were gonna make like a full movie around those characters. And then Katrina happened, so the movie got completely scrapped. All we did was a like a test trailer, and that was it.
Oh shit. Okay. So you were living there around the time that Katrina happened.
Yeah,
Or when
I
it
actually lived through Katrina.
Holy shit. That was, I had another question about it. Have you been back to New Orleans since you left?
The last time I went was in 2016. Actually, I was staying with my aunts.
Oh, okay. Would you go back now that you're of age to party and all that fun stuff? Yeah, Mardi Gras.
Absolutely. Yeah, Mardi Gras. I've never actually I experienced it as like a kid. I didn't experience it when I was, but when it was 2016, I was 18 years old. So I was old enough to be an adult, but not old enough to actually have the benefits of that. Like I couldn't drink publicly. Yeah,
you can hang out there and stuff, but they just
Yeah, my cousin used to hang. I used to be so jealous of her. Like she's in her 30s, and she'd be like, "I'm gonna go out," and I'm like, "Can I tag along?" And I would feel like the little shit. You know what I mean? Like the little shit that's just like, I want to go too, though.
Yeah.
For
sure.
But yeah, no, I would definitely go back now that I'm like fully legal and shit.
Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna backtrack. All right, so Twitch. How did you get into Twitch?
I knew you were gonna ask that question, and I'm gonna be blunt.
Okay.
Most of it was so I could kind of find ways to make money.
Sure.
Obviously, I wanted to have my own brand and try to have fun with an audience. But when I was initially going into it, I recently got let go from an animation studio that was going under, and I was kind of scared of going back into retail because it's been so long, and obviously now I'm working at Target again. But I was thinking maybe I'll try to make it big on Twitch somehow. And one of the first streams the first stream I did as Jada Peta was a thing called Foodapalooza, which I might do again in the future, where I have a bunch of items on a desk, each with an amount like $1, $5, and then it'd be $20 for me to combine them all together and make a concoction out of them.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, that was my first ever stream as Jada Peta, and then afterwards I kind of mellowed down. But I feel like I should do that again. Maybe just lower the pricing.
Sure. It's how long ago was that? When was your first stream?
That was in, I want to say maybe September, maybe August of last year.
Holy shit! Really? So it was that recent, within a year? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know, right? It feels like a long time ago, but it was not even a year ago when I first started streaming as Jada.
Did you still have a Twitch account whenever, before that? Were you still, hanging out on Twitch?
I did, but it was mostly for, music stuff.
Okay, because that was my next question would have been, because I've noticed you do a lot of, call-in stuff, especially, Bible Boys, Toad, even Jimmy, shit, you were one of the first people, hanging out at the Sid Lowell's bar.
Yeah, I feel like I started coming in here from like Jimmy. And also, I want to go back to like the money thing.
Yeah.
I didn't do it solely for money. I did it because I was like, this seems like it would be a fun kind of job to have. Like,
Yeah,
own
absolutely.
boss and like kind of do all this fun stuff. And yeah, I was one of the first people to be in the bar, and it was. I think I was just kind of hopping around Discords
Mhm.
because like I think it was like I was in Jimmy's chat. I think you were in it, and then I realized you were streaming,
Mhm.
and I realized that you also had a Discord with like a area
Yeah.
that we could go in and like do call-ins.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna join in. I want to see what happens.
And
That was late
yeah,
last year.
that was. You said September's when your first stream was. I mean, I think bar started in October, maybe November. Like it would have been right around then. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a while ago, and yeah, most of my fan base, if not all of it, is just from me calling in, just to like it's mostly Pastor Dave. I don't feel like Toad's fans like me as much as Dave's fans.
Thank you for the follow, Traffic Cone 69. So you mentioned, all right, so you had streamers before your call-in ones you'd hang out at music-wise. Would you say that one of them would have been your first favorite streamer to watch or hang out with before the call-in ones? Like, who was your favorite first streamer, like, that you remember?
That's tough. Like that I interacted with, or just
Pretty much, just like one of the. You can list a couple if you want, but just like your first ones that you like watched or interacted with, just like your first ones you remember, really.
Well, when I was like still like using like a musical alias as like my Twitch, I didn't really understand like the importance of like being part of like those communities. So I was just kind of writing solo, and all the streamers that I did know were either like really popular, like Vine Sauce and shit like that, or like other music friends that only stream like occasionally. I think it really did take me up until recently to realize that being a part of these kinds of like Twitch communities is important if you want to, you know, put yourself out there. I'm not.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
People.
Yeah. No, and I mean, it's. I will say, just from my standpoint, the fact you already have editing and skills on other platforms, like streaming, is already perfect for that, because it's just one of the, it's supposed to be that kind of like side. It's a place where you can have like people who actually enjoy your work come hang out and stuff. So I mean, it's perfectly fine. You know, you start live streaming for, you know, whatever you want. But no, that's awesome.
Yeah, no.
What is something you have made personally that you are most proud of? Whether it be like content wise, you know, video or something you've edited, or not, like just something in physical form.
I think honestly, like my recent videos, like the Cypress one and the hot sauce, the Steve-O hot sauce videos.
Oh
Those ones I'm proud of. Like I feel like they were probably my most coherent like projects I've done.
Yeah, those are great. We're talking the mine terrorist one, and the hot sauce one. Didn't you had the crypto one? The crypto one was really good too, that I liked.
I forgot I did that. I did like the short as
I was gonna say, yeah, it was a little shorter, but that one was pretty fucking funny, huh? Have you always been into improv or voice acting? Getting into like call-ins and stuff.
Mostly improv.
Okay.
Granted, like I didn't really like to toot my own horn. I didn't realize how decent I was at like improvising.
Mm-hmm.
Especially someone that has had to deal with a lot of like social anxiety, because like I used to be very introverted, and now I try my best to like avoid that. Like I'm just in your face all the time. But yeah, I most of my inspiration was like like classic like Tim and Eric and Who else? Just like a lot of like prank calls. Like I used to listen to a lot of Howard Stern prank calls. Those were also a big inspiration to me.
Yeah.
Maria Bamford, even though she's not really like pop.
Yeah.
It just like just comedians in general.
Mhm.
Recently been like a lot. Like I've been into Sam Kinison a lot lately. But I didn't take any classes for it. Like I didn't realize I kind of had that spark, even though I was always kind of like the class clown up until middle school or high school. I guess I've been trying to work that back in a way, if that makes sense. And now I'm going back into like stand up comedy a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because yeah, you've talked about doing stand up. The first time you've done any sort of stand up thing in public, was that recently, or did you do it like a few years ago at all, or anything?
I did it a few years ago, and it was not very good.
Okay.
Right, it was mostly because like I didn't really know what direction I wanted to take it at the time. Because this was like before I was streaming, before I was constantly doing videos. Even the Jada Peta channel was not quite there yet. It was just like mostly like YouTube poop like edits. It took me a while to like feel like I found a voice. The first time I tried it, it was mostly like bringing back Maria Bamford. It was mostly inspired by her, and my jokes didn't have punchlines. Also, like I was like the tail ends of like the open mic queues, so there was like 5 people left, and none of them. I heard like a chuckle once, but that was like I want to say like late 2019, early 2020, like right before the pandemic really, like grabbed America by the balls.
Gotcha. Yes. Wow. Okay.
Actually, fun fact: in 1 week I did 3 open mics in a row.
Wow. Was that back then or more recently?
Back then.
Oh wow.
Because I was like struggling. I'm like, okay, first night didn't go so well. Second night didn't go so well either. Third night, they were drunk enough.
There we go.
It kind of worked out, even though I didn't have very many jokes. And now, oh yeah, I'm reading the chat by the way.
Yeah, you're
Tom
good.
Green is also a big inspiration. Tom Green, I can't forget about my boy.
Well, just so I've also noticed you're into your music. You're very musically inclined. If we can get an exclamation Sid at some point here soon, you can hear that. What got you into music in general? Like, do you remember the first time, or like what got you into music?
Well, I've always been like mildly fascinated with music production.
Yeah.
And like starting with like one of my favorite like late 90s alt rock bands is Garbage. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait.
Okay.
Hold on, here we go.
Everyone follow Sid. He's the best, and if you don't like that, then you don't have sex. It's the truth. I'm sorry to tell you, why don't you eat a pile of doo-doo if you disagree? If you disagree, 1, 2, 3, sing with me. Come on, dance with me. Drink your pee, don't drink your pee. Sing with me. Come on, Sid is the best. Sid is a winner. Everyone likes to make him dinner. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's singing. No one's sad. No one is mad. Everyone.
And then you got But yeah, you said you were inspired by Garbage. That's a good band.
Yeah, Garbage. I love Garbage. But I didn't start getting into like music production. I did not learn this from my dad. It was like one of the few things. My friend Sean Downey,
Okay.
who is part of the Seattle band, the Fabulous Downey Brothers.
Okay.
Who, I want to say, fun fact, I did a couple remixes for them as Ada. They had a song featuring Fred Schneider of the B-52s. called Sex and Chips. I did the Ada's Drive-In Party Mix, which is like a kind of more 80s inspired take on the song. But besides that, Sean asked me when I was like 12 or 13 or something like that, like, hey, do you make music? And I was like, sure. I didn't at the time. They were like, cool, just send me over some files if you want to collaborate in the future. And I started off in GarageBand. I was not very experienced. I knew the notes, and okay, I didn't know the notes. I just thought, I was like, if it sounds pretty, it works, whatever.
Exactly.
This was back in like 2013. Actually, no, 2012, 2013. Actually, I would have been like 14 or 15. And I kind of continued onward from there, like doing collaborations with him, kind of learning GarageBand. And then there was a point in 2017 where I bought Logic. I was working at Harris Teeter, and I had enough money to where I was like, okay, you know what? It's like $200, $300. I'll just buy it. I didn't have rent. I didn't have that shit to worry about. So I did that.
Did it.
Yeah, that's mostly how I started. Just, I already liked a lot of music. I was very musically inspired. Kind of took that push of like, hey, would you like to work on music stuff? To be like, okay, yeah.
Have you so have you ever done any like sort of like live shows and like with bands or anything like that, or by yourself or anything?
I DJ'd once in 2017.
Okay.
And that was in Florida for a show that it used to be a show. It got like kind of tossed in the shitter after a while because like mismanagement and whatever. But it was called Play It Loud when I was still Gel the Digital Dream Girl. That was my original name, Gel the Digital Dream Girl. I don't really go by that musical alias anymore because it's a fucking long. The reason I went for such a long-winded name, like random tangent, is because Gel was already taken, and I was like, I don't want to get rid of this name. I guess I'll add a subtitle, but people still got confused. So whatever. This was late September, early October. I say that because my set was midnight, October 1st, 2017.
Oh shit. Okay, so literally a little bit of both months.
Yeah. Also, JEL was how it was spelled, not.
J. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Vintage technology. That was the other cool one. I've noticed you have a lot of just like cool old tech. Like, when was the first time? Like, well, I guess the first time you look at old. Like, I mean, I'm sure. Is there anything you own that you've just had ever since it might have been made, maybe like passed down, or is everything you have that's like vintage kind of just found or bought?
Honestly, I don't have anything that was like. Do you mean like I bought it?
If not you, or maybe your family, like just anything that's like. That might have gone vintage through you, or is this just like it's like a collectible thing that you started doing?
I get what you mean. Like for me, it was a collecting thing. Like it didn't start off this way. Obviously, like the N64 that I have right here, that was my cousin's that she gave to me in 2005, maybe 2006, and it had two games: Mario 64. And Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. I think you can guess what game I played more.
You didn't love Mario or Mortal Kombat Mythologies? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That game sucks.
Yeah, that game sucks a bunch of ass. I didn't even make it to the second level. I feel like I was like, hey Dad, can you do this shit? Same
actually. I got that game and played it on stream a year ago, and I don't think I got through the first level.
Damn, yeah, this shit's hard. Especially the B button shit. That's fucking bullshit. Most of it I bought though, or if I didn't buy it, someone was throwing it out.
What's
Talked about this on my streams.
what is your favorite piece of vintage technology that you own?
Oh, my Sega Saturn, hands down.
Sega Saturn, because that was gonna be what is your favorite game console in general? Would you say that is the Sega Saturn?
Weirdly enough, yeah. Even though I didn't grow up with it, and I've only
Mhm.
had it for like a couple years. There's something about it where like it feels nice to have. It's like how the NES is to some people,
Mhm.
because like, especially because I have a Japanese Sega Saturn. I keep on talking to my friends about it. That like, granted, do they care? Probably not. But uh, the games for it, especially like Japanese Sega Saturn games, are so cheap. They're like $5 to $10.
Really?
They
Oh, nice.
are totally inexpensive. American Sega Saturn games are a totally different story. That shit, the prices are jacked. But I mean, granted, most of it on the Saturn is like shovelware. But I find it kind of charming, like finding all these like CD-ROM games. Like there was one for this J-pop star. I can't remember her name. It was like Chisato something. Moritaka, I think. Chisato Moritaka. And that's mostly what I. It's more like a curiosity to me.
What's your favorite game for the Saturn?
Oh, I love playing the OG Virtua Fighter. That's
All right, there we go. So fun fact, Wanderbread and I had a Saturn growing up, and I think we had the first Virtua Fighter. Very cool game. Very cool.
Yeah, my girlfriend, when she was here, right before she left, I was like, "Hey, you want to play some Virtua Fighter?" And we actually had a pretty fun time. I don't know how it compares to like the updated one that they did like a bit later with like updated graphics and everything. But yeah. Oh, excuse me, I had a little burpee.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Well, shit. Holy fuck. Is it really? Oh god. All right. So I have a couple questions left that were kind of just random as shit. Apparently, I was a little drunk the other night and wrote these down. So we're just gonna speedball them real quick. All right. You find out the world's ending in 2 hours. What do you do?
I try to get my girlfriend here as fast as possible. So that way, you know, we can play more Virtua Fighter before.
Yeah. Virtua. I was gonna ask if you were a DJ, what's your DJ name? But I think what was it? Gel the.
I'm not gonna go by that.
No, okay.
It's long over.
You got a DJ name you could pick off the top of your head?
DJ Super Pussy. How about that?
What's the best ice cream flavor?
Oh god, you're gonna hate me. Actually, no. I'll say a super. There's this one ice cream parlor that sold a Superman flavored thing, and it was like, I don't know what this was. I guess I was paddling. It tasted like super vanilla, like just like the most vanilla-y of vanilla. I love vanilla. Honestly.
It's called Super Vanilla.
No, it's not Superman or something.
Oh, okay. Do you like coffee?
I like coffee. I don't drink it occasionally, but I like it with hazelnut creamer and sometimes vanilla ice cream.
There. See, I knew I tied this in. What's your favorite bean?
Kidney beans, I guess.
All right. Hey, that rhymes with Sydney, so I'll take that.
Sydney
And then
beans.
my last question for you, Jada, for some reason, is just pizza with a question mark.
Okay, I guess that's my favorite.
Yeah, go for it.
I tend to like it just like, you know, regular like cheese, pepperoni. But sometimes if I'm feeling sassy, I'll get some jalapenos, some banana peppers, any kind of peppers. But I also want to bring in what my girlfriend like eats. Like,
Yeah.
I know we're trying to end it.
No, we're good. You're good.
She mostly eats like, how she does is like bread, tomato sauce, and then a fuck ton of peppers. No cheese.
Holy
no
shit!
pepperoni.
What?
Yeah. That's
Yo,
how she
Puppy
eats
Pit
it.
would eat the hell out of that. He's vegan, so he'll do it.
Yeah. Sometimes she'll like douse.
Said her girlfriend eats It's just dough, sauce, fuck ton of peppers.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
nice.
but a lot of hot sauce on it.
A lot of hot sauce. Hell yeah.
I mean, I already told you that she fucking drank the Steve-O hot sauce like a champ. She was like, "This is nothing." She told me that, and then her stomach started to fucking kill.
Well, hell, that was Jada. We've done the whole thing. We went the whole time. We did it. Do you have anything you'd like to plug? Like anything you want to talk about?
Well, first I'd like to start by plugging my Twitch, Jada_Peta, and then I like to plug, even though it's in the final hour, Funny Rave is still live. Funny Rave, one
Funny
word.
rave.
Yeah. Also, shout out, you.
Yeah,
Dave,
absolutely.
Toad, just everyone in chat as well.
Everyone, do all the shout outs during the Be Right Back. I need a shout out for Jada Peta, absolutely. Fucking much love, Jada. Thank you for coming by. Have a good night. And I'm gonna be right back after a couple minutes, so y'all just hang tight, alright?
You know what I'm talking about? Like the little fat ones. Hold on, let me do this real quick.